Hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paperworks. Welcome to my channel. So good to have y'all here with me. Hey, let's continue working on our House of Roses flip-flop journal. I do have to tell you that I made some changes, a couple, while you were away. The book did begin with this envelope here. I have added one on top to put our signature in here. And the reason was because I was listening to Carol at Free Spirit Arts, and she mentioned on hers that if she put her signature here, that putting the other one right back to back with it would make the book too bulky or something like that. I don't know, she said something about it, and I thought, yep. I think that those two signatures would, because one would go here and one would go here, and they would really interfere with one another. So my friends, I added this on the top right here for a signature. Now, if this page ends up being shorter, then I will just put an addition on it of lace. Yay for lace. And then back here, I added these two little envelopes. These again are just, they were 5x6 envelopes, I believe. Is that 5? I don't know. I've got to find my ruler. 4 1/2, 4 1/4. Oh, no. Sorry. Skip that. 4 1/2 by 6 inches. And then I cut them off at 4 1/4 inch each one, so that it would leave a little tiny gap in here so these could open freely. The way I'll hold this one closed is probably with this pocket. We'll put something in it. And then, I don't know, we'll figure that out later. I don't want to figure that out right now. But I do want to come back to, I don't know, I just kind of want to work on a page. So let's figure out where we're at. Let's start right here, because this is where we were going to start before, was right about here. So I've cut these just slightly smaller, and remember, when you're working with envelopes, they are always misaligned. You usually have a corner that sticks out too far here or there, or it's made a little crooked here and straight there. And so anyway, that's the deal. These envelopes are absolutely no different. They are misaligned, and you know, that's okay with me. I'm going to make a journal out of them anyway. And let's see. Now, I seem to be missing my inks. What did I do with my ink? Oh my goodness, oh my soul. I don't know what I did with it. I really wanted to ink this. Where could I look? Hang on. Found it. I found it. Yes, I did. I don't need the black. I just need this. Vintage photo will work, as long as this is a wet pad. And here is this little doodad. So, just to take the really white off the edge, because it's got a white core in the paper, we will go around the edge here. Doesn't paper make a really nice sound? I just love it. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. So, I was, cleaning and organizing my room. This was the front page, by the way. And today, we had to clean out our spare bedroom because we're redoing it. And we've got my nephew's coming in to renovate part of it. And because of that, a lot of stuff came in this room, which gave me a good opportunity because when I did my cedar chest video, I was really, really, really hoping to find all my old journals, and so I did find them finally. We really had to look around for them, and thank goodness I found them. I wouldn't want them in anybody else's hands but mine. So years worth of journals, years and years and years and years. So we did find them. I'm so glad. I hope this was the page I was putting it on. I think it's going to be too close right there, but hey, if it is, we'll rescore it. It's going to be kind of hard to do with washi tape and all that. Okay, so there we go. There is that part. I love that. I think that is such beautiful paper. Now let's try it. Oh, it seems to be okay. Let's try it here. Yeah, seems to be okay. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Now this is where I couldn't decide. Pocket or no pocket? Pocket or no pocket? I think we'll have to make it a pocket. I think that's just the way it is with this. So I think what I'll do to make sure there's lots of room in it is we're going to cut this open, which this would have been a lot easier if I'd have done this earlier. Let's see. Where's my little scissors? Not there. I've got this one, but that's not the one I was looking for. Because this one has an angle cut. I don't really want to put an angle in it. Just have to make it cut straight. Okay, I'll flip it over so I can cut along this edge. There we go. And there we go. Now, to reinforce that edge, I think what we'll do is go ahead and glue that right down right there. It's just going to, but it kind of gets in the way of that, doesn't it? But that doesn't look that good anyway. Okay, well, we can always put another piece of washi tape right there. But we're also going to put paper over it, so. There's that one. And let's get this one. Okay. Now, we need to cover this one. So what do we have? Oh, we have this as a pocket. But I don't want to put it right there because that would cover that. Not going to do that. Oh, let's see. Oh, we do have the other part of it though. No, I don't like that this is on that side and that's on that side. It could go right here though. And then we'll have a little piece left over to stick inside, I bet. So this has to come clear up to the edge of this, and it's very hard to see because let me grab a piece of paper here. Maybe this will help. There we go. A little color difference there. This is going to go right along that edge. Right there. And just a little leeway around the edge there. About like that, I suppose. And a little bit right there. And a little bit right there. That will look good. By Joe, I think we got it. And then right here, and hopefully that will leave us this nice strip. I don't know if it'll fit there or not. We'll find out in a minute. I'm just going to leave that there for a moment. I'm going to ink this up. I'm not trying to over ink, just enough to stay in the vintage tone right there around the edge. Around the edge. So anyway, I am going to bring my shredder in here and I'm going to shred some journals and get rid of them. And I've also got years worth of poetry, forever, since I was a young teenager. So, with that in mind, I have a bunch of poetry that I need to figure out. What am I going to do with it? Am I going to make a book? Some of my poetry is not appropriate for children of any age. But I do have a lot of it of very appropriate poetry. Yeah. When I couldn't find my journals, I went to my husband and I said, I've written a lot of poetry about falling in love with you. And so we had decided we better find the journals. Because when you can't find something like that, and it's got years worth of personal thoughts and stuff in it, you get a little panicky. Anyway, I'm very glad to find it. I'm glad to find my poetry. I kept it in an old, it's a leather zip case that my dad had when he was a young engineer. And he had it in college. And so I latched onto it and used it for years with my poetry. was something that he wanted me to have, and so I was more than happy to have it. I can still remember when he said, "Would you like that leather case of mine for your poetry?" And it's just a zip case. It's you know, nothing really extravagant, but I'm so glad to have it. It so reminds me of my dad too. I missed my dad. Missed being able to talk to him. Miss being able to ask him questions about stuff. He was always helpful with stuff. Just stuff. I mean, he made sure we all knew right from wrong, but we all grew up fine and dandy. So we can't complain, can we? Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She loves me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about my journal loving me. Okay, I need to get rid of that little piece of tape right there. It's driving me crazy. Where's the mail person out here? It's Sunday. Maybe I have a package. They gotta get it out of the post office because it's too big. Not a chance. Okay, that looks a little bit crooked right there, but you know, what can I say? It's still a very nice pocket. I love it. And this will be a great place for a journal. In fact, leaving this part blank is great because if they want to finish writing right here, they can. And I love that about this journal. So, very good. Now we have another one of these. So, what do we do? What do we do? Don't know yet. Make sure it's open. Start there. I think this time I might leave those on, but I'm a little concerned. See how it's starting to curl right there? So let's take this back to here and give it a little shape. Right there. Okay. I would turn it to the inside, but I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, look at that. That would work. I like it. But now it's stuck back there. Hey, come out so I can glue you. Come out, wherever you are. Oh dear, I can see what happened right there. That's the bad thing about envelopes, is they do tear quite easy. But I think it's okay, and I think once we get paper on it, it'll be perfect. So what I did was I folded this edge over to this edge to get that shape. So not much. I didn't do too much to it. And this one probably will be not the same shape. So open it up, squish that over, run the cloth in there, Okay, you ask, how are you going to get that shape? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to get that shape. Look at that. Nice little page will fit in there or two. I love it. Let me get this stuff out of my way. I don't think we're going to need any more envelopes. So I'm going to put those aside. Unless we make our own to go on there somewhere. But the idea of this one is that, gosh, that'd be a nice place for this, wouldn't it? Both sides we could put that on. Okay, so I'm going to bring it clear up to here, right about there. So there. So there, I say, so there. Okay, gotta scoot it down a bit. And maybe right there. Okay. Be very, very quiet. And hopefully I cut it right. Oh dear. Better be careful. I stuck my glue rag over it in the ink. Get my water here. Okay. Alright, so first we're going to cut it down this way. This is so beautiful. And then we're going to cut it off right there. Okay. And now we are going to stick this in there if we can. It's going to be really tight. Make sure it's even between left and right. And make sure it's even top to bottom. I'm looking in there to see where it lands in the base. There we go. Okay. So now I'm just going to trace here. And across here. And up here. And right to there. And hopefully I can get all that extra off of the craft paper. Did I say envelope? Extra pencil mark off of the craft paper. Okay. So, now we have to cut that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I better go this way because I have to cut to the inside of it just slightly. And it's easier if you can get the back of your scissor on that side because that's where it's going to cut, is where your back scissors cutting first. I'm off. I don't want to cut through there wrong. Whew. Now let's see if I did it. I did. We are going to have some area there. Let me find that piece of paper again. Okay, there we go. You see that? Yeah, sure you can. Okay, so I am off slightly on it. So I'm going to scoot that up to there. I think it'll be okay. I do, I think so. I think it'll be just fine. Yay! Those little points are always so hard to get. So, anyway, my organized room is now disorganized. Well, it's not disorganized. I shouldn't say that. I have to give myself credit. I have really been organizing. I come in here every day for at least a full hour and organize. And that means pulling stuff out and putting like with like again. And refining what I've already organized. Making things into smaller drawers, or putting lots of things in a bigger drawer, that kind of thing. Putting in a shelf, but now the floor plan is kind of messy with stuff. So, there's that bottom piece. Ha ha ha. Okay. So I don't know how long that'll last, but gotta check that because I put that ink on it. I threw it in the ink. That's what I did. Ink pad works great for inking up everything. So this paper is called The House of Roses, and it is made by Lemoncraft, and they are from Poland. And I got mine from the Netherlands, from the Scrap Queen, who does really cool mini albums. And that was back in my mini album days, so Lemoncraft has probably made hundreds and hundreds of papers since then. So I don't know if it's still available. But you might check, you know, like Etsy. A lot of places sell, I believe, the Lemoncraft. So it's a beautiful paper. It's not overly thick, but it's not thin paper. But it's not thick like, it's a little thicker than Stamperia paper or Stamperia paper. A little bit thicker than that. And, gosh, I like that in there. That looks good. I don't know if it's thick enough. So anyway, House of Roses and Lemoncraft scrapbooking papers from Poland. Yes. Okay, so that pink is too pink, but this is perfect, and this is perfect. Oh, the pink is very pretty. We could use the pink, but I'm thinking I want to use this. The script. We have a green script. And we do have 2 sheets of that, so I think that's fine. Mighty fine. So I'm just going to slip that in there. Right on the edge. so I can see where to cut this. Right there. And we only need it to be about that wide. Okay, so not too wide, but I thought the script would go nice with the postcards. Thought that would be pretty cool. That's what I love about this paper, is it's wonderful. It's 12 1/4 inches long, and I don't know how wide it is, but oh, I need to finish that. There we go. Nice, that one. And that one, please. Okay. Once again, let's ink that. And we'll put that in there. Oh! Okay. Yep, we'll put that in just like that. Oh, that is pretty. But I'm going with this other color. You don't need to glue all the way to the bottom, because you're not going to be able to get that bottom part out of here once it's in there. Makes them a little easier to put in if they're not totally glued. So find its right spot. And there we go. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces ready to go for ephemera. And whatever we want to do on the outsides. I really like this one for writing because, like I said, this is where our journal is going to go. You know, I should have used brown in here instead of this color, but that's okay. So anyway, we are at a half an hour, so I am going to let you go, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a happy day, and I hope you all get to do something fun. Bye.